Question number 3 is the same idea. We need to simplify, but you can only simplify when factors are the same and things are connected by adding and subtracting. So first of all, I'm just going to look at the first one, and I'm going to add brackets, because technically right now, that all gets grouped together. This is grouped together. This is grouped together. Oh, I wanted purple. Switch? No. Purple. There we go. That's grouped together, and this is grouped together. And the only way that you could simplify is if those brackets were identical when multiplying. So I am not like really tempted to cancel out those x squareds right at the beginning because they look the same, but you're adding, not multiplying. So that note that we had earlier is really important. So currently, there is nothing we can simplify because the adding groups those together in the blue brackets, the green brackets, the purple brackets, and the orange brackets. And nothing is identical to simplify. So what do we need to do? We need to, and this is going to be a very common theme over and over again, we're going to need to factor first. So in A, can I factor the top? X and X, 5 and 4. Every time you factor, you should quickly multiply it out in your head to make sure that it matches up, and it does. X plus 1, X minus 1. The second one there is a difference of squares. The orange one, there's a common factor. I can take out a 3 and an X plus 5. And then I left the hardest one in the end here because it has a 2x squared. Oh, actually for that hardest one, I notice that there's a common factor of 2. I'm going to do that first. X squared plus 3x minus 4. And this x squared plus 3x minus 4 probably can be factored again. But I'm just going to do a look. Now that I've factored some of them, is there anything that simplifies? Anything identical? Yes. I can cancel out both those. Do I see anything else? No at the moment. Okay, I'm going to regroup. What am I left with? On the top, I'm left with an x plus 4, an x plus 1, and an x minus 1. On the bottom, the 2 times 3, that'll be a 6. And now I'm going to try to factor this. It's x and x. It's going to be plus 4 and minus 1. Double check it. Outside and inside make 3. Yes. And now, oh, look at this. Very nice. More things cancel out.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Can you do that again?
We'll have other chances.
No, the sound effect.
Well, I said, well, we got part B. There'll be sound effects definitely for part B as well. Now, gather what's left. On the top, left with an x plus 1. On the bottom, a 6. Anything identical? No. And I think why these questions, people like them so much, is that in the end you get something a lot simpler than you started with. It feels kind of nice to cancel things out. Okay, so same thing in B. If I added brackets, right now these are all grouped together and I'm dividing. So I am going to, right, we're dividing, so we need to multiply by the reciprocal. But right away, I see that I could factor out a 3. So I'm going to do that right away. Change it to multiplying. And this will move the 3x squared minus 12x minus 63 to the top. I notice there's a 3 in common there, so I'm going to take that out right away. X squared minus 4x minus 21. And on the bottom, I notice that has a 3 in common, leaving me with x squared minus 4. Okay. So I did some common factors, and I also changed the dividing to a multiplication, which means I did the reciprocal, or I flipped the second fraction. Anything identical now?
3.
The 3. So we could cancel out those 3's. Anything more we could factor? Yes, so I'm going to regroup.
X squared plus 4x minus 2.
We got x minus 2 and still 3x minus 7 times by. Does the top factor? The bottom is the difference of squares, so that's x plus 2, x minus 2. The top,
It does.
x and x, 7 and 3 makes 21, and if I make the 7 negative and the 3 positive, I get negative 4. So factoring becomes super important in this unit. You could use the quadratic formula off to the side, but it takes too long. Do we have anything identical?
We have two things.
Yes, so choo, choo, and choo, choo. Those all cancel out. Regroup again. What do we have? On the top, I have an x plus 3 now. And on the bottom, I have a 3 times an x plus 2. Anything identical?
No.
No. Can't cancel out the 3 and the 3, because this adding groups that together. And the only way you can cancel something out is if the entire factor is the same and you're multiplying. So we can put a circle around this. This is our final answer. Okay, questions here that you can circle? 7, 8, and 12. We're going to go over our quiz, and then I'll give you time to work on those after we've gone over our quiz.